All right, we're back again. Wait, All right, we're back to Disco Elysium. Secret. Difficulty multiplier. Modifiers. Bah. Some secret they all are. Empathy. Let's focus on my strengths.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here, laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened here?
In this yard? Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure, for cheap. It didn't work out.
It's a block
A
obscure.
black block, a part of the city left unrenovated after the war, or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
So this is the block obscure.
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe something good here?
Yes, for you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
Hey, Kim.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We
Fine.
should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into...
Glory to the ghost of us. Yeah, not much in there, you could say. Experience. Give me. Definitely not my car. Definitely not. Booze bottle. Great. Wonder why that would be
A
there.
banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible.
Uh-huh.
It must be cold and lonely down there.
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence. I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden, sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in a deep,
Yep.
dark, cold. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it, rust, moss, and sea life have already claimed it for themselves and initiated a slow decomposition process.
What's to make of this?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
I wonder who would have done that.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside. I don't know. An hour or two, tops?
As you sit down in the
Swing.
old rust, nothing. but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea. Spit flies from your...
Raining heavily here, Chief. Mind keeping it down a bit?
Fuck you.
The lieutenant must think it's rather fun.
Just keep at it. It will come to you.
With his lips puckered, the lieutenant
Thank
lets
you.
out a beautiful melodic trill that puts even the insulindic thrush to shame. You hear the sound echo on the large body of water. Clouds race across the spring sky, and suddenly you just feel better about the clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
There's also...
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Seolite.
I miss my parents.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
Once again, differences in skin color are the result of melanin production, liver functions, regional adaptation, and various other factors.
Your voice echoes on the water,
Oh, my
strange
mommy.
and out of place
Come on.
in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd. It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices. Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Precinct 41. Oh god, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy. Oh God, Harry. Oh God, Harry. What did
Fucking
you
Harry,
do?
why'd you do this?
No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
The lieutenant just shakes it.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
Uh-huh.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Probably.
Probably. Try definitely.
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this. I'm afraid it will have to be there
Rip.
like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
I can fix
That
it.
is very unlikely. All the
Hey,
electrics,
fuck you,
you'd
Kim.
be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real.
Oh, fuck
But in
me.
the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema. People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Aw.
People, yes, but not you. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
Yeah, there's a bit left here. Little bits of booze.
There is also a fourth thing you've lost, more precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage
Dignity?
combined. Lost forever.
Well, life has a way of pulling the rug from under your feet. But things... Yes, let's go take a look.
Kind of like this one better. I kind of like it more.
only a red chair. Just a
chair.
red chair in an empty shack, with what looked like a dusty bow tie on the shelf. Nothing to see here.
Where are we, Kim?
In someone's abandoned shack. On the coast. In Martinez. In Ravache. Nothing. It's just a piece of furniture.
Red paint is peeling off it. Looks like blood, no?
Nothing.
Red paint is peeling.
Let's go. Washboard. Get that point there. Harry does seem a bit chubby. That's alright. I have no money. I need a place to stay. Come on. Please help me.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts. Oh, welcome, police officer. We don't cause any trouble around here.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
Trouble? Say the second thing, Bratan. Shows you got style.
We take care of troubles.
Oh, of course. Last time we saw you around here was
What?
12 years ago. You also came to take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen.
Uh-huh.
No, not you personally. I meant the RCM. Some of the men got into a fight. One of them killed another. Locked himself in that woodshed over there.
Yeah.
He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
Ill omen, you say?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
Nothing wrong with black hounds. Come on.
That's
Sounds
you,
good.
all right. A black hound licking your own heels.
You're not. No one around here considers us an ill omen. People would have told us.
They have told us, Kim.
Maybe they are afraid, because you're an ill omen. But you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. And maybe even then, because that's the kind of fishing village we've built. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of houses, or a lot of people. My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others. Ah, look at me ramble on. What brings you to us? Stay? Most people here are trying to leave.
I need a place to stay. Come on.
That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack. I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there. That's exactly how they get you. That's why we built our own. My kids grew up and left like they
It's okay.
do. The house is long empty now. I live in the small side attachment. It's easier and cheaper to keep warm.
You got a tenant.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the...
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
He's a little relieved you're no longer in that room.
Hey, fuck you, King.
Should he? This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
It also encourages us to keep warm, generally. Also, no more booze for tonight.
Finally,
So,
you
yes.
have those lamos of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There is something here, come on.
Over there, you can
As
find
if I don't know.
more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
Fuck.
Between here and Jamrock, a dusty sea of old trees, all covered in industrial soot. Small houses under them, an overgrown park.
An
Ah.
old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
And the hospital?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else is here?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now. And then there's the drunks.
What drunks?
Not a pretty sight, but there's little Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Here, for you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks...
She nods, rinsing another.
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since...
Why
Some
abandoned?
things just don't fly, officer. Look around.
Uh-huh.
Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
Yeah, maybe.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
You're leaving shit out.
Well, there's that music. Music from across the sea. It
Yeah,
started a few
the
days
crummy
ago,
fuck.
and now it's blasting, even through the night.
Yep. They're coming bastard.
And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking around.
Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex. I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war.
Correct.
I wasn't here then, you know. Was born in Samara. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who wanna go there?
No one. That's why it's closed. It was
Oh,
once
geez.
a bustling place, back when I was young, and so was everyone else.
Uh-huh.
Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else. What? Used to be a sub, and now you know everything there is to know.
Fine, let's go.
The door has seen better days.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. After we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling...
The key turns with a...
Yeah, I can't afford the whirling rags. I have only so much money. Come on.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Shivers.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy.
What is this place to you?
Yeah.
Behind the half-built cinder block house at the other end of the village, there are 3 people.
Three
drinking.
people?
Your
Hey,
new
those guys.
crew. You don't need the old crew. Oh no. You have a new crew to get. You already were a part of their crew once. You can get drunk with them again. You're probably going to hang out there a lot.
Hey, fuck you.
Behind that cinder block house. It's where you belong. There is no going back.
Fuck you.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else.
Look under the floorboards.
I know. There's a bullet here. I guess you can't find the bullet here for a while, huh? Oh well. Alright, not that late, but good night. Good night, everybody.